Nice to be here. Good morning, everyone.
Arthur, why don't you tell us about the business and how it got started and what you do? Because we were talking offline and we were having a great discussion about the business.
I started originally in Washington, D.C. in the 70s. I graduated from Boston University. I'm from the area. I was transferred to Washington. I was a truck lease salesman with Hertz Corporation back in the mid-70s. And I really wanted to work with my hands. So I basically took a job as a $3 an hour laborer, and I decided I would know everything I needed to know in about 6 months, and I was going to be a home developer. That was my plan. So 35 years later, I'm still a contractor. I moved back to Boston in 1980, where we're originally from, and I started a company called Columbia Contracting.
And who's your customer, typical customer base? Is it residential, commercial?
Right now it's definitely residential. We do a very small amount of commercial, very small.
But you're doing high-end homes, correct?
I am now. I mean, I started off fixing gutters and doing small decks, and I just worked my way up through small additions, large additions, and I now do a lot of large projects. We take whole houses, tear them down, and start new houses from the ground up. I've probably done about a half dozen of those in the past couple of years.
But you're also not talking about houses. You're talking about the kind of houses that we look at in magazines, Boston Magazine, places like that.
Yes.
Featured homes,
yes,
we'll call them.
That would be correct.
Right. These are the multi-million-dollar homes.
Yes.
So, I guess it's not easy to get into that market. People have a lot of disposable income. Their homes are their showpieces in your marketplace, just to make that clear to our listeners. They're sort of like their Academy Awards trophies, they're trophy homes, so to speak, that they want to show off to their friends. And so you have no room for error, I would assume, in your business.
I think that's very true, but I don't think that is just for very large trophy home projects. I also do small projects too. I've been around for a long time. I have a lot of client base that I've done small projects. We do small bathrooms, we do large bathrooms, we do kitchens, and we do whole houses. And I think in every little job, I think the customer expects, I'm a service business, and in order to sustain and have the reputation that I have, that every job has to be treated equally, that you're going to get the best out of me.